Yo, welcome back, Joe and everyone else. Today we will be playing through the story of Virtual Summer Memories. So we will be covering episodes 2 and 3 this batch. Let's do this. Welcome, Aubrey. And welcome, Huing. I'm always a bit nervous whenever I see your name because I don't exactly know how to pronounce it. But just know when I start mumbling a bit and start with a who, it's probably referring to you. Anyway, I just did a mission there. Let's continue with episode 2, part 1. Azinu. So yeah, where we last left off, the epilogue or rather the prologue as well as chapter 1 was essentially just a giant beach episode. So essentially seaside summer school with you, of everyone having fun and goofing off and eating food and, you know, your usual poorly written summer episode deal. But it seems the plot is finally picking up with some sort of digital invasion from slimes occurring and Yamasachiko getting grapefruited. So that's interesting. And it seems everyone is unable to fight as long as it's in the context of aggression, so they have to recontextualize it into cleaning as per Algernon's solution. Big headache, huh? Oh, that's tough. But yeah, there's not much to talk about from the previous episode because not much happened. Although a bunch of people did join us for this summer vacation in this virtual world that Hephaestus has prepared for us. Seems like a good amount of the Umamichi students as well as the warmongers have joined us for whatever reason. I don't really see the connection there, but sure. Because, yes, yeah. It's because Chapter 10 recently passed when this event was released, most likely. There's probably no other reason than that. Okay, let's do this. Back in the real world, the sound of a keyboard echoes throughout the dark workshop of the Kamata crafters. Bewilderment fills Hephaestus as he stares at the screen of his very own virtual reality machine. It's no use. The program is blocking my control. Something in that black box must have messed with my virtual reality. This is Otohime's doing. Or maybe it was the owner of the dark matter box. No, that's not important. The only thing that matters is Mama. The fact that I can't control Mama's location in the virtual world is a big problem. Who knows what kind of danger Mama might be in right now? Damn it! This is completely my fault! Hephaestus scratches his head in frustration at the beeping from his machine, signaling denied access to the virtual world. I can't bring Mama's consciousness back into reality without resolving this error and disconnecting from the Dragon Palace. Or maybe it was the guy who tampered with it, I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know why he thought creating a virtual world from some rather fishy object found on the beach that made local news would be a good idea, but... No matter what happens, I have to protect my communication pathway with Talos at all costs! Virtual Summer Memories, Dancing Dragon Palace. Episode 2, Dancing on the Ghost Ship. There's a difference between doing it for your mommy and doing it for your mama. Meanwhile, the virtual Dragon Palace is enveloped in an eerie stillness that makes the previous fiasco feel like a dream. That sounds like quite the conundrum. Let me get this straight. You're using a special machine to help you all see the same dream. And now you find yourself stuck in this Dragon Palace of Dreams. I had a feeling this place was a dream. It's much too dreamy for it to be real. Trying to be funny. Try harder. Just kidding. While Yamashiro speaks to you, Talus moves indistinctly, as if communicating with someone. Yeah, we got it. It's a dream, alright. So you're now trying to search for a way out of the Dragon Palace. Huh? Hold on. If this is all a dream, perhaps I, too, am really dreaming of searching for a fish hook? Thinking emoji. Yamashiro looks puzzled as Talus comes to a standstill and begins a series of calculations. I'm not sure. Faceless and Talus seems to be investigating. That must be some heavy investigating for the big guy to go quiet like that. I'm getting impatient. Hey, what do you say to a passionate lucha, amigo? Hold on, rewind. How can we all be having the same dream? The only people who should be allowed to access this virtual reality are those recorded in Arathan's contact list. If that's the case, there's a stranger here. Unless you have a hobby of exchanging contacts with random people. Well, Don't look at me. I can't think of anything that could have brought me here. Contact link established. Arathan, you have a call from my creator. Sorry for the delay, Mama. Let me give you a summary of everything I found. Whoa! You two look like twins. Are you this guy's ghost brother? We look nothing alike. Talos is the ideal version of me I built for Mama. Is it just me? Or is this guy totally wacko? Yeah, just you, dude. It's complicated. He's a complex guy. And Mama, by the way. For better or for worse. Yeah, we all know the situation's complicated. Right now, we've got bigger fish to fry. Right, face this? Right, so, this is what I know so far, Mama. Please don't get angry with me, okay? Remember that black box you found on the beach? It was made of dark matter, a substance that contains memories. When you got sad about your lost beach day, I used the memories sealed inside the black box to create this virtual ocean. I know, it was a brilliant idea. You should praise me, Mama, for how unstupid this was. I only intended to access the box's surface memories, but it seems something was stored deeper inside and has interfered. Yeah, I'm wondering, is that black box a sacred artifact? Like, are all dark matter things sacred artifacts, or is it just only some things? It should only be some things, right? I believe the walls are also made of dark matter, and they're not technically sacred artifacts. Or are they? That's where the Dragon Palace comes in. It's probably from whoever's memories was sealed in the box. Now here's the part I didn't expect. The virtual reality I created has become informationally incompatible with another Dragon Palace, which exists somewhere in another world. So there's a virtual Dragon Palace as well as a real Dragon Palace, and is that causing some sort of collision? So, like a collision, but not quite. How's it informationally compatible? Well, it's the collision with another world, and that it similarly involves replaying someone's memories in a new reality. Well, the Dragon Palace memory stored in the black box and one in virtual I have overlapped. That's not all. It seems the programming language running in the Dragon Palace has triggered an error with the language in this virtual reality. And it happened because somehow this Tokyo-built machine is compatible with the technology used to build the Dragon Palace. It's hard to believe, but we've seen the same thing happen with us and Talus. You have to not understanding what that means. It means there's a real Dragon Palace, and the virtual palace was brought into reality within this Tokyo because of Faceless. And as you know, with Collisions of Worlds, it seems to be adjacent to that, where they ended up merging, I guess because you can't really have two at the same time, just like with Node and Seal, except it's a location. Just speculation at this point. And it seems they tried to merge, but there's some compatibility issues that has led to these bugs between the virtual palace as well as the real palace. My take. Algernon lurks in a corner, only speaking loud enough for his helmet to hear. Right! Remember the Babel app? The one that uses advanced technology to translate other worlds' languages. That might help us make sense of the Dragon Palace's language. Then again, understanding and comprehension are, two different things. I'm guessing the unauthorized program Potahima was talking about is involved somehow. My job is to figure out how to get rid of the bug and fix the system error. I think you lost them. Sorry, all that jogging went completely over my head. If we're having problems leaving the Dragon Palace, why don't we just talk to that Otahime lady? I'm sure the palace's manager would let us go home. Space is warping. Could this be what I think it is? Yep, she heard her name called. I did not mean to eavesdrop, but I've heard everything. Otahime suddenly appears with a deep bow and her usual expression on his face. The Dragon Palace is a paradise for the heartbroken. Therefore, we will not stop you if you wish to leave. However, it seems you have formed a connection here that has become entangled. There is the real mommy. No more mamas in this stream, just mommies. We have cut the palace off from the information network to ensure our honored guests' peace of mind. I must implore you to wait patiently until this entanglement is resolved. So, what about the others? Unfortunately, we have not yet been able to confirm the safety of our other guests after sealing off the area. I have placed guards in each part of the palace, so your friends are protected as long as nothing extraordinary has occurred. Information verification complete. There certainly appears to be several sealed off areas throughout the palace. Now, my question is, why are we not in the sealed off space? Our security system has determined that the error in this area has been resolved. As a result, this area was not sealed off. You thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah! I bet that slime-like creature we deleted caused the error. Hey, way to go. I didn't even realize that. Do you mean to say that you have eliminated the error yourselves? Perhaps because it did not come from the Dragon Palace itself, I have yet to confirm the cause of the error. You didn't notice anything. That's why the servants got in your way. So, when the slime attacked Yamashiro, the servants tried to stop us from fighting it because they couldn't see it. Well, it seems like there was more where that came from, and we're the only ones who can stop them. This sounds like a big cleaning job. What's your call? This is gonna be hot summer, amigo. This is the perfect opportunity to stand up to adversity. I'm already feeling the heat. Amigo! If friends are in need, there's no better time to show off my habilidades de technito. Totally love that. I don't know Spanish, by the way, just letting you know. Let's show them what we're made of. You can't put yourself in danger, Mama. This is all my fault. It certainly is. For the only ones who can see the bugs, I'll try to find a way to access the palace's system from my side. Tell us! We need more information. Protect Mama and gather data on the surrounding areas. impossible! I want to see the remains of the bug you threw into the sandbox. Gather the fragmented files you can find. Order from creator confirmed. Understood? I will do my best. Let's first search the area where the system created a blockade. A bug should appear around there. If I promise to help you destroy the bugs, could you keep an eye out for my fish hook along the way? Lady Otohime, you haven't seen a fish hook lying around the palace, have you? Please, let me know if you find it. It's my brother's prized possession. A fish hook. Understood. I'll be the first to let you know if I find it. I take it that means you haven't found it yet. Oh, the more people we have, the more likely we are to find it. Arson, was it? I'm counting on you. I don't remember agreeing. What do I get in return? Oh, wait, what was that? You'll really help me? Oh, thank you so much. I'm so lucky to have found a kind-hearted soul like you. And something in return? Sure, anything you want. That was a nice basket of tasty mountain vegetables, freshwater fish, and fragrant mushroom sounds. No need to glare. If that dissatisfies you, just say so. Please forgive my inability to assist you despite my position as master of the Dragon Palace. At the very least, I would like to protect the other guests until the bug issue is resolved. I'd like to have one mountain mushroom, if you know what I mean. So did that slime. Please allow me to secure a safe area for them as soon as my connection with my servants is restored. Thanks, Obama. Into the thick of it. It's time to go, Talus. Preparations complete. It is time to demonstrate my full potential as the embodiment of Hephaestus' ideals. Transforming into Summer Ocean mode! With a mighty cry, Talus' legs began going spread eagle. His legs turned into jets? The virtual world sure is one to be reckoned with. Come, Mama, all over me. Grab onto my arm and witness the true height of the underwater mobility. Yeah, I see it stuttering it, but this is like the regular amount of stuttering. Hey, what about us? I'm grabbing on too. Alright. This you'll be our watermobile. Fully activating the jets on his legs, Talos accelerates into the vast Dragon Palace. Meanwhile, Algernon attentively observes while simultaneously propelling himself forward with his trusty scrubbing brush thrust apparatus. You are quite fast. Though not as fast as us. Algernon? I can't hear a thing over these jets. Oh, we're going too fast. Lord Yamasachi Hiko. Is that an inkling of recognition? We rewind back to the moment when you defeated the mysterious slime that attacked Yamasachi Hiko. I know this all feels like a dream. But do you really have to grab all the sushi that comes out on the conveyor belt, Ryota? Being surrounded by all-you-can-eat sushi is a life I never knew I needed. Oh, god damn. Let's switch places, Ryota. I love sushi. Not only does it never stop coming, but the conveyor belt even knows exactly what I want! This is heaven! Do you really need to cry about it, though? While I understand how you feel, there's no need to be, there needs to be limits to our behavior here. Remember what Dr. Shenlong said? It's dangerous to get used to a world without rules. I mean, have you had sushi before? Shit's amazing. Right. This is virtual reality, not much different from a dream. If I get too used to this, I might do it at a real sushi restaurant and get in trouble. Maybe I should go work out with Kengo and the others. Since you get tired here, it might actually be fun. No, but for Ryota. Ah! Ah! Is that beach volleyball? You've had it, but you don't really like it much. Wow. Well, it's something you grow into. Kengo and Toji smack the ball back and forth so hard it shakes the air. I don't think I want to be a part of that. Where's Agio? Suddenly, an alarm blares through the palace. Honored guests, we regret to inform you that we have just detected an unauthorized program in the Dragon Palace. For your safety, all areas of the tss will go into emergency lock-in mode in order to tss. Please shelter tss calmly in place until we can guarantee your safety. Otohime's voice echoes throughout the palace, accompanied by a three-dimensional hologram and intermittent static. An emergency lockdown? Come on, everyone, we should stick together. I'm worried about this unauthorized program. Yorichiro, huddle up! An ancient murmur spreads throughout the area following a moment of abrupt silence. Noticing Ryota's anxiety, two of the summers head toward him. Oh, what was all about? Was our volleyball game too intense?
I don't like this one bit. It's too quiet and the servants have all frozen in place.
Self-analysis complete. Disconnection from management program confirmed. Entering standalone mode. Honored guests, please remain calm. An unexpected error has been detected in the Dragon Palace system. Our recovery program is currently running an analysis to solve the issue. Thank you for your patience.
Ah, what a relief! I was worried you all were frozen for good.
We're sorry for the scare, dears. Everything is all right now. As Otohime's servants, we'll be sure to protect you.
Wait, something feels off. Is it just me? Or are they suddenly talking to us like we're children?
Does anyone know where my partner went? I last saw Arthur with the crafter's technician, but there is no sign of them now.
What's the deal, Kengo? Why are you so worried about Arthur all of a sudden?
I know my partner's a grown person. I just race sometimes, okay? You have a problem with that? I'm a bit worried about Arthur myself. Let's at least figure out what's going on. Excuse me. Does emergency lockdown mean we can't leave this area? Affirmative. It is our duty to protect our honored guests from unexpected situations like protect our honor. Hello? Are you okay? Hello? Rest in peace, summoners. And this is why they weren't featured in the event. That was an abrupt transition. Alright, that's episode 2, part 1. Moving on to the second part. Let's do this. We're doomed! We're probably fine. It faced much worse. First quarter ended. Thank you, Audley. Oh man, there's a lot less to speculate about how the story will go on compared to our recent stories with Nightglows and Valentine Fantasy. I could offer more commentary, but it's kind of on the face of it. You're seeing what's happening, and there's not much to predict of what's going on. It seems the areas have been sealed off because of, as I predicted from the first episode, some sort of inconsistency or problem with the palace itself. That problem itself being the palace is overlapping with the real palace. So I don't really know how we'll resolve this. Most likely we'll look into the original story of Otohime or something like that. It seems she knows something about Yamasa Chieko, probably due to her memories from the palace itself, but we'll see. Yeah, she didn't get finishing reading Nightglows. That's a bit sad. It's a pretty good story. In fact, it might be one of the best event stories out there, if not the best one. Then again, it's less for the laughs and the casual reads and more actually ingrained with, I guess, the bigger lore of Houssamo's loop system. This is a story from long before Algernon came to Tokyo, from his homeworld. Allow me to tell you...
Allow me to tell you what happened after a mouse turned helmet, and I became...
Oh, this is fucking Algernon. Allow me to tell you what happened after a mouse turned helmet, and I became the victims of a time acceleration experiment. Long ago, I had the opportunity to listen to an orchestra at a concert hall. I never actually did read the story of Algernon and Flowers, or whatever it's called. They were playing a symphony on the passage of time, and one of the pieces was called La Mer. When they finished playing, and the audience burst into applause, the orchestra members' faces filled with joy. This made me strangely jealous, although I'm not sure why. La Mer tells the story of how, since the very beginning, no one has managed to escape time. Flowers of Algernon, that's it, yeah. They're all born, grow old, and eventually die alone. This is why, at the peak of technological innovations, humankind desires nothing more than to escape the cycle. Mouse and I were test subjects for an experiment that aimed to do just that. Unfortunately, the machines embedded in our pterospines left their mark. As a result of the experiment, Mouse and I accelerated to the point of leaving everyone else behind. Alright, we did get a glimpse of their technology in the end of, or somewhere around chapter 9 when he was talking with Nomad. You want to die someday. Alright, Vivia, Twilight. No one in the world could catch up with us. In fact, we outran time itself. What I don't get is Algernon helped the rule makers in the end in chapter 8, but they're not part of the rule makers? How does that work out? That led to an unexpected outcome, however. We lived in fear of the consequences of that acceleration, all the while sharing the feelings of loneliness between us. As we kept running at an unmatched speed, the miles of emptiness at our back felt strangely cold. Gripping onto Talus, whose legs are now jets, you and the others proceed through the vast Dragon Palace. He was hired, I think? Okay, hired to destroy all of the beginner guilds, apparently, and reveal the big truth of all the loops. And also kill one of the world representatives. That's kind of a fucked up hire. What the hell? Why would he accept that job? Jesus Christ. I don't remember it being this huge. Woohoo! Hawaiian roller coaster ride style. So this is the ideal body. Creator designed it with simulation data in preparation for the summer. Is it not the most ideal body to cut through waves and conquer the sea like a dolphin? Not quite. Understood. We'll continue to accumulate data for future reference. My optical sensors tell me the area that Otohime is sealed shut should be open ahead. Algernon, who advances slightly ahead of Talus, suddenly stops in his tracks and points at something. There's a blatantly unnatural jet black dome in the distance. Yes, we should be able to enter from the outside, but it is currently impossible to escape from the inside. Oh, that's a problem.
Well, that's the problem. If the palace's security system can't detect the bug slime and it pops out up inside the sealed area, but the human servants won't be able to deal with it. So to make matters worse, the palace forbids fighting. It'll be hard to pull off the same strategy we used with the other bug. Oh no, it's going to eat us all. How terrible. Terribly delicious. I highly doubt it's out to eat people, but it was definitely after eating out you.
Perhaps you can use Yamashiko as bait. That would be a quick and easy way to get the job done.
Me?
Yeah, what's the rush? I'm not in a rush. I simply prioritize efficiency. As a member of the beautification program and a sweeper, I simply aim to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Do you have something against the way I work? Quickly and efficiently destroy world representatives. You're very passionate. Why not stop and smell the flowers? Just want to spend more time with you. Cleaning is not a game. It should be done efficiently. I do not expect anyone to agree with me or follow my example. It is simply how I live, and I do not wish to change it. End of conversation. We're almost there. Well, he's just getting started. We're in this together. Faster, Talus. Probably have to power wash them later. Alright. Hold on tight, mama. With that, both Algernon and Talus pick up the pace. I am not looking forward to reading Hephaestus' special quest. Should be extremely cursed. What in the world? Shinong's eyes widen as the group passes through the dome. This isn't the Dragon Palace anymore. Gunzo? Legion. Gunzo? Oh wait, we were separated from Kengo and Agio, but I don't know why Gunzo's here. Yo! Agio, what's up?
Arthur! Where in the world have you been? We always had some trouble on our end, but we weren't sick about you. Whoa!
Please don't say that, Joe. Please don't say that, Joe. I am trying to focus on this and just getting that image in my mind. Ugh, God. It's ruining my mental acuity right now. On the other side of the dome is a single ship being tossed by rough waves. Kengyo, Agio, and Gunzo embracing each other, trembling on its deck. Holy guacamole, amigo! What's going on here? Is this part of the Dragon Palace's entertainment?
I don't think so. Buddy and I have cleaned every nook of this place, and we never detected an attraction like this. Since this area was sealed off, the virtual space could have been altered somehow.
Ladle. Give us a ladle.
Give us a ladle. A ladle.
Ghosts! The group is suddenly surrounded by ghosts.
A ladle.
What the hell is that? Not translated. Give us a ladle. Barrier! Spirits, disperse! A ladle! What is Kakashi's dad doing here? Oh, you're talking about Gunzo. He's having the time of his life. I'm reaching my limit. Arthur, you finally returned, but this is the first time we're seeing Gunzo and no one's even commented on it yet. I've come to rescue you. Where's Shiro and Ryoto? Was that barrier magic? And what is this music?
I finally caught up with you guys. Arthur, Shiro, he's...
Just as you're about to ask what happened, a loud thunderclap drowns out everyone's voices. Amazing translation. Yeah, I don't understand kanji, so I can't understand that. Oblivious to the villagers' cries, the burly sailors set their ship out to sea. For long, they heard voices. I guess they're trying to say this is goofy and not to take seriously. Which is why they're using this music. Give us a little. High-pitched voices wove their way into the sea breeze. What is this? Who is speaking right now? Oh my god. It's Shiro again. Give us a ladle! A ladle! The voices gradually grew louder and more distinct until they surrounded the sailors on the ship. He traded devils for ghosts? I'm scared! This is getting a bit too goofy. And also, there's something messed up with the names right now. A ladle is a thing you scoop up soup with. It's like a giant spoon that has a curved handle. He suddenly became possessed by something and started telling ghost stories. And the next thing we knew, we're on the ship. Excuse me while I search the perimeter. One moment, please. Yep, the bugs within Shiro. Mama, I now have a full report. Apparently, a so-called bug slime has interfered with the person in question. Whatever is attached to Shiro's consciousness is affecting this virtual reality space and making it transform. They could literally imagine a Walmart and solve this problem. Quite possibly. Shiro's actually possessed? Again? Let's get rid of that slime. You gotta do something. Patience, Mama! Forcibly removing a problem can cause serious mental damage. Don't worry though, I've just completed a secret weapon. Talos! Deploy the program as soon as you receive it. Shiro does have a knack for getting possessed. Understood. Acknowledging receipt of the antibody program. Begin deployment! Oh, is this where they... What is that flipping transition? Suddenly they're Danganronpa characters. Alright, there's our summer skins. On there go! Oh, what's this?
What the?
What the? What the? Oh, the program became armor. So much power. There's some yokai that sink ship if you give them a ladle. Oh, I had no idea. Thanks for the explanation. That's very specific though. Definitely a reference we missed out. Maybe it's common knowledge in Japan. Antibody program deployment complete. Conforming normal activation of emotional synchronization system. Sailor Moon mode. This is an antibody program I made quickly based on the bug data we threw into the sandbox. The armor should prevent bugs from entering from the outside, but that's just the beginning. Kunayure, they're called. It seems the giant palace changes its surface according to its visitors' emotions. That means no matter how much of the palace is shut down or altered, the system itself does not change. Its emotion reading mechanism is the key. If we can exploit it, we can probably fool security. It's kind of revealing. It's not like very protective. How's this relate to Shiro though? If that's the case, it's revealing Shiro's emotions. This is great. And why is it revealing Shiro's emotions of all people? He's not an event character. Hey, calm down. I see you ogling. The greater the data, the more your movements will be hindered. So just bear with this design. Believe me, I would decrease the level of exposure if I could stave off vile gazes, but so is life. Always has an excuse for that. Because yes. Basically, the armor is synchronized to the wearer's emotions. According to my analysis, the small world urine reacts most strongly to the vibrant joy. I built your armor in a way that allows it to collect joyous energy through a cube via song and dance. Once your collected joy reaches a peak, release it all at once. That will trigger the palace receptors to open and allow the antibodies to flow through. Oh no, it's turning into a dance episode. This is a dance event, and that's why it's called the Dancing Dragon Palace. Okay, damn it. And then the self-diagnostic system should be able to find the bugs and wipe out all unauthorized programs. Hey, what's that creepy look? The old-fashioned stare. Oh, what was I staring? I think it's just your imagination. Anyway, face this, was it? Where's my armor? Booba. How am I supposed to make your armor when my data on you is literally zilch? Besides, I'm pretty sure the unauthorized programs are caused by your trespassing in the first place. If that's the case, you put Mom in enough danger as it is, and totally not me. No way am I at fault whatsoever. There's no way I'm giving you the time of day. What? I don't have to summon those slimes. I'm just here to find a fish hook. Calm down, guys. Don't judge a book by its cover. I want to see Yama's Chico transform. Of course you do. Oh, the pot person. Of course you do. I'm just worried that armor doesn't protect the parts that count. Is it just a raincoat reference? Not quite. Come on, amigos. Let's start collecting this joy energy. This is the perfect fight for a luchador like me! Isn't the near front a little breezy? Look at that. Your balls look a little heavy. Let me carry them for you. Yo, Prisma. Ladle. Ladle! If you want to read the story for yourself, that's fine. Long arms reach from the ocean depths with the ladle in hand, and the ghosts began pouring cold ocean water onto the deck. Okay, so that's how they're drowning it. One by one, they're putting water in. That's rather morbid. Very slow. You're pouring water on the back of my neck, and while you're at it, make sure to stop telling ghost stories. This deadpan face makes the story even scarier. Too many ghosts! I just finished watching this terrifying late night special on the ghosts, and now they're attacking me! Enough already! Grandpa, you! Save me! I could probably take them, but more space would be nice. In a fight, right? In a fight. Right. This is fun. This is fun. The area is filling with fear. Now we're aiming for joy. Learn the info from Taro. Interesting. If you won't act, then stand back. There is work to be done. I got a mop and bucket somewhere hidden in that armor. Let the cleaning begin. Algernon aims straight at Bug Slime and shoots a powerful flame with a booster gun in his hand. Also, still not translated. What does it say? Bagus su abaimu. Bug Slime, okay. Whoa! I'm not even sure if that attack worked or not. Looks like we'll have to collect joy, like Faces said. Watch out! Algernon avoids the countless ghosts rushing toward them with a tremendous dexterity. Suddenly, a captivating battle of speed begins. Are they going that fast? I can't even see them anymore. It always seems to come to this. The only ones who can truly clean house are you and me, Mouse. That's just the way it is, buddy. Not many people can match our. Oh, you get wrecked. Protect! Must protect. Their speed was matched. Hey, I want to help. It'll be fast if we clean this together. Teach me the ways of the sweeper. I'm speechless. What
What do you say, buddy? Should we take the help? I don't know how everything caught up to us, but an extra set of hands would definitely speed things up.
Fine. Efficiency is always my priority. If 3 heads are better than 2, then so be it. Come, Aerothin. I shall teach you the ways of the sweeper. Took them 3 years to translate this. I'm not even translating half the names in this. Data analysis complete. It seems the best way to dispose of this bug is to use the joyous energy from dancing. If you find joy in cleaning, the most efficient way to fulfill the 2 conditions would be to clean and dance simultaneously. It's actually 4 hands. I think they were talking about heads, not hands. Clean and dance. I don't know. Algernon, can you dance? So referring to Algernon, Nezumi, and us. Oh no, he's gonna dance. If it's efficient, then he'll do it. Play some music for us, Mouse. If this cleaning job requires it, I am willing to dance.
Workaholic match? Hang on, buddy. I've got just a bop for you.
Please don't be Valentine extravaganza music.
These jazz dance rhythms are sure to get your deck brush going. External speakers ready. Let the music begin.
Oh, it's probably the battle theme.
Ooh.
Something new rhythm echoes through the chilly air on deck. Algernon. And this is Bop. I'm not sure how you danced with that. Not really the type of dancing music. Her eyes widen as Algernon beats off his own cock and his brush violently against the deck. The regulated rhythm of the room gradually transforms from noise into music. Be right back? Alright. They overheard music like this when we were asked...
We overheard music like this when we were asked to clean and perform this home one time. But he seemed to like it, so I saved it in my memory data.
It is not the Valentine music, thankfully.
Who would have thought it would come in handy in a place like this?
Well, will you look at that?
Even Shira and his ghosts are getting swept into the music and dancing.
Have fun! It's just like drums at a festival. Come, Aerothin, all over me. Everyone, it's time to dance. Alright.
Bang that brush on the deck.
Let's dance, Algernon. I had no idea that dance energy would be this efficient. Our new recruit has some half-decent moves too. Excellent work.
That's it. Feel the rhythm. This officially makes us a cleaning and dancing trio.
The energy cube has started gathering joy. Now, Talus, begin synchronization. That's it, Mama. Keep dancing and gathering energy. Let's do this, Shiro. Dance battle on the ghost ship. I don't know what kind of dances you can do while sitting down, but let's just pretend that's the one dance they're doing. They almost got the complete set of vent units, but Algernon. Very fortunate of you. Congrats on that. Not that getting them will make things easier. Hopefully they get Evos. They said there should be evolutions releasing for this event, but they still haven't come out, which is bizarre. Because the drop quests are somewhat miserable to do with these slash units. And the minimal damage from Algernon and below range Ombre Tigre and 0 damage Yamasashi Hiko. With Otime literally being the only one that does any decent damage. That has decent range too. You pulled for Summer Face This and Summer Shenong years ago on just random banners. Oh yeah, they did reprint several times, which is why even though Virtual Summer Memory never got properly reprinted until now, there was still plenty of chances to get all these units, really. Well, maybe not Algernon. I don't think Algernon really ever reprinted, but I do think both Faceless and Shenong did. I'm not sure about Omri Tigre. He probably reprinted once before, but I can't remember. Right there. Soon, everyone is stomping along to the rhythm as you and Algernon beat on the deck with your brushes. Although coarse and rambunctious, the tempos delicately intertwine into a complex harmony. Eventually, you create a swell of joyous emotion that inspires all those who hear it. Emotional energy resonance confirmed. Peak has been exceeded. Releasing antibody program! Yay, restored. Suddenly, each member's energy cubes emits an intense glow, and the ghost ship landscape is restored to its original state. That is a very bizarre plot device. Just like, yeah, with the power of dance, the energy will be put into these cubes, and then that will fix the bug, because it's an emotion-based system. Just dance your heart out, and then we can solve everything. Who did the writing for this? I mean, we haven't seen the main meat of it, but we'll... not too intrigued from the story writing quite yet. Thank you for saving me back there. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but thank you all the same. Yeah, I think Faces might have had a banner by now. Less than Shenong for sure, though. I'm sorry for causing you so much trouble with that bug slime possessed me. No need to apologize, Shiro. You are the victim here. To be honest, I was more shocked by the high quality of your ghost stories. Please, never tell those again. Those stories actually came from a bit of reading I did of a folk story called The Ship Ghosts. I thought it would come in handy as an alternative to our ruined beach day plans. Little did I know I would find myself possessed and unconsciously reciting it out loud. What kind of alternative to a beach day would be telling ghost stories? I wonder why the bug slime latched onto that data in particular. They sure are unpredictable. Maybe it has to be water related? Well, I'm just glad you're okay. Until the next bug. Why are you staring at me? Oh, it's nothing. I just noticed your outfit. It's a lot more unrestrained than usual, wouldn't you say? Hold on, partner. Where do you get the new flashy outfits? Aren't they great? Well, if you like them, I've got nothing more to say. You're Algernon, right? I'm Miguel. Thanks for saving my life. I loved watching you clean with so much enthusiasm. I'm a cleaning enthusiast myself, so you are a huge inspiration. Yeah, that's a neat connection they're connecting these two with. Was I cleaning with enthusiasm? Sorry, I cannot recall. Mama, the area has returned to normal and the security has been updated. I can confirm this location is now free of danger. Alright then, let's move on to the next area. And it's probably safe to say we'll find the same type of situation. As your beautification committee supervisor, I would like to praise you for your work back there. It was sufficiently efficient. What? Is there something you want to say? I had a blast working with you. It was just efficient? Surely you mean more than that. Earlier, it was not one or two, but three people making the music with the rhythms in their hearts echoing among all of them. You know you didn't get them on the original arc because you got nobody the first time. I'm pretty sure I got all the units I'm currently using for the event from the first banner. That is to say, all the 4 stars. Except for Otohime. I got her ages later, like maybe half a year ago from a random pull.
I think it was a great session. We even found an interesting subject. So tell us, how did you do that?
Do what?
Don't tell us you did that subconsciously. What do you say, buddy? Should we keep an eye on our new recruit?
Fine. Do not mind mentoring this child, but only for the sake of efficiency.
Yo, Joe, welcome.
Dance Dance Revolution. I hope that excuse is enough for you, because I'm afraid that...
I hope that excuse is enough for you, because I'm afraid that's all you're gonna get. Don't worry though, he's just shy. Deep down, he had a blast.
Mouse! He'd like to move it. The only other follow Talus once he again, as he once again guides you into the next sealed off area. Alright, that was episode 2. So most likely we're gonna go fetch Makon next, wherever he is. Although I'm surprised he's not with Ombre Tigre, so we'll be doing episode 3 now. We did rescue Ryota, Kango. Shiro was there too, as well as Toji. So it was just the Summers group. Most likely there's gonna be the Umamichi group to rescue next. Either this one or the next one with Naja and Licho. I don't know why Kunzo was there. He was just there randomly. But yeah, it's probably gonna be Dance's Ombre Tigre next or some shit like that. Indeed, second quarter ended. You've got all the cards of Shenong. Nice, nice. He was a popular choice for seeding back in the day. Quite a notable board wiper since he had all those fatal poison stacks and an advantage on charge. He's still probably one of the stronger board wipers in the game in terms of raw damage output, just simply because of all his stacks that, you know, are unique to him. But in terms of accessibility to it, it's not directly easy to get that charge, unlike many other units which just have it built in to have all range naturally or 100 CP in the beginning. He needs to get hit quite a few times. Also, thanks Bashri for another month. The term subsystem refers to the many small parts that make up a larger system. For example, a subsystem of the world would be a smaller world that works to accomplish the system's greater goals. The Dragon Palace is a subsystem of Takamagahara, an undersea paradise surrounded by nothing but water. I think Takamagahara is the Japanese world. The one of legends rather than... The one of legends and folklore. Maybe. There's like 2 Japanese worlds. One of them is related to folklore, and the other is related to legends. It might be one or the other. I can't remember exactly. Yeah. The palace was originally intended to function as a prototype world to isolate memories of unbearable shame. Isolate memories of unbearable shame. The people of Takamagahara believe they are being watched by the heavens, so they are careful not to make mistakes. However, mistakes happen all the same. Someone loses something they borrowed or forgets an important date. So they acquire a mechanism to extract from their memories the unbearable shame, suffering, and grief of their mistake and seal it away. The Dragon Palace was created as a subsystem prototype for this very extraction. In other words, it is a necessary piece that fills the gaps that are unfulfilled by Takamagahara alone. It is a smaller system used to make Takamagahara more permanent. Otohime is an AI program, or artificial goddess, created to manage and operate the subsystem. Her sacred artifact lies enshrined at the heart of the Dragon Palace, supposedly until the end of time. I first thought you were just... I was playing pre-recorded music, so it's cool that you're making music. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit of a natural when it comes to improvising. This and that. Before all this YouTube and Housamo stuff, that was probably my primary passion, music. Reporting findings to memory management program. Corruption of external memory with storage confirmed. Protocol. Treasure box. Spatio-temporal disturbances in surrounding area confirmed. The cause is likely due to another world, as mentioned by our guests. Detecting the possible leakage of multiple stored memories, including the Yamasachihiko item you have searched for. Patrols are continuing the search in surrounding waters, and will report back as soon as possible. It is as I feared. Oh, Yamasachihiko. As if in response to Otohime's cries, her sacred artifact rumbles at the bottom of the sea. At this point, the Dragon Palace containing the artifact has become the body of Otohime herself. Even if the owner of a memory dismisses it as unnecessary, it may still prove useful to others. Likewise, Otohime has used the information from the memories she gathered to expand the Dragon Palace and save more people. Now, after countless renovations, the palace's technology has surpassed its position as a mere part of the main system. I must restore the leaked memories. You would have wanted nothing less. Such is my duty and the purpose of my existence. I wonder who she's referring to. Yamasachihiko? Virtual Summer Memories, Dancing Dragon Palace. Episode 3, Under the Sea and Mountain High. Meanwhile, you and the others continue your search for the bug slimes. According to my research, some parts of the Dragon Palace mimic the technology of the world of Utopia. Okay. I originally thought it was part of the world of Utopia, but then they mentioned it was Takamagahara, so I guess there's an intersection there. One world for Shinto mythology and one world for Japan historical folklore. 3 if you include Ainu mythology. Oh, thank you for clarifying that. Yeah, Ainu is technically, you know, the natives of Japanese islands north, I believe, something like that. I'm not fully educated on that matter, but I do know that it's not really part of core Japan. However, many more areas closely remember the world of Takamagahara. In any case, it's clear the palace contains multiple systems that are closely intertwined. Utopia doesn't ring any bells. Takamagahara was where I was born. I've heard of stories of the Dragon Palace too. Why are you looking at me like that? Are you serious? Why did you tell me this sooner? Like, okay, I am sort of agreeing in this case.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get upset. Any small detail could help. So tell us all you know about the palace.
Maybe he just didn't know it was the Dragon Palace.
Your information might be key to keeping Mama safe.
So, what's your story? Did you say you had a brother?
Why are you looking for a fish hook?
Now that I mention it, I never told you about myself, did I? It's not a particularly interesting or happy story. It's actually kind of embarrassing. Are you sure you want to hear it? Well, I guess I owe you one for saving my life. So here it goes. Back home, I was a hunter in the mountains, and my brother a fisherman at sea. I was a pretty good hunter, if you can believe it. That's the nickname Yamasashihiko, which means mountain treasures. I specialized in the mountains while my brother specialized in the sea. You could say we complemented each other perfectly. Oh, so it seemed. I couldn't stop thinking about how my brother was a better fisherman than me. He has a talent, you see. By simply casting a fishing line into the ocean, he could catch piles of fish. But I would chase fish up and down rivers all day long and only catch small fry. I tried to follow his example on a mountain string, but waiting around for hours wasn't my style. After a while, I started to see my brother's face in everything I did. I was convinced he did everything better and more cleverly than I ever could. In my mind, a shadow followed me wherever I went, making it hard to breathe and pushing me beyond my limits. Land of Oz is based on Japanese legends, folktales, and literature and history. Yeah, okay. Land of Oz should be things like Noritaka and the story of the Hakenchi, whereas Takamagahara is probably what is Takamagahara supposed to be? It's the land of gods, I guess. So that would include things like Otohime and essentially pre-Emperor of Japan stuff, which, you know, there seems to be a connection with the Dragon Palace and the first Emperor of Japan, who is also kind of a legend. I think I know how that feels. It became more painful for me to think of my brother by the day. It got so bad, I suddenly had the urge to humiliate him and see him suffer. Yeah, the land of gods, that's right. I think I see where this is going. You're jealous. I can understand a bit of it. And you don't understand, Arathan. I just felt so miserable comparing myself to someone close to me. Shinto mythology. That's it. Same realm as Daikoku. No matter how many people would tell me if it was unproductive, I couldn't stop. So, how did he try to humiliate him? To Hermano, I mean. Actually, I came up with a perfect plan. I challenged my brother to trade tools with me to see who could hunt more prey. He rolled his eyes thinking I was up to my usual shenanigans. He decided to humor me though, and climbed the mountain with my tools. I thought I had won. As long as he failed to kill at least one animal, I could claim I was better hunter of the mountains. After a few hours, I started to worry. What if he's able to hunt in the mountains too? What if it reveals that he's capable on both land and sea? I panicked as I launched my brother's boat. I had to catch at least one fish at sea. Otherwise, my brother would take everything from me. Fear gripped me as I cast his fishing rod blindly into water. In the end, he came back without even a single rabbit. He laughed, saying he couldn't hold a candle to me. Then again, I didn't catch a single fish either. In fact, I did something worse. So that's when he lost the fish hook. Have you been looking for it ever since? Yeah, my brother asked me to. That's why I have to find the hook, no matter what.
The problem is, I dropped it on the beach. I was in a hurry to get out of the boat, so I don't know if the hook was buried in sand or swept out to sea. I even gave up once I asked the blacksmith to turn my treasured sword into 1,000 fishhooks.
Oh, that explains his sprite and sacred artifact.
I then gave those hooks to my brother, hoping it would somehow help me atone.
But he didn't accept them. The hooks must have been replaceable. Offer him a dinglehopper instead. That sounds like a lost cause. Now I understand why you're so obsessed with finding that hook. I wonder though, did your brother really want you to find it? Frankly, it's nearly impossible to find a fishhook in the ocean. The fact that your brother won't even accept a replacement might hint at a deeper meaning behind his words. Are you saying he's just doing this out of spite? Beats me. I'm not one to judge someone I've never met. I've just had a bad experience with unrewarded efforts. Anyway, your brother seems a lot better off than I ever was. That said, I'm sure following his lead put you under a lot of pressure all these years. I can say that again. He's better than me at everything he does. I like to think how mad he must be at for losing his precious fishhook. You must really fear him. / love him. Love fear. Your comment makes Yamasa Chihiko pause. I just hope your feelings don't turn into hate one day. You say something? Sorry to interrupt, but I've detected the next sealed area. We're heading toward the entrance as we speak. Please, prepare yourselves. Talus heads straight toward the next sealed area and plunges through the barrier. I've never seen a more illogical sight in my life. Only a bug in the system could cause something like this. Algernon gasps at the scene lying spread out before the group. This is no longer the Dragon Palace, but an even more unexpected sight to find under the sea. Alright, more goofy music. Let's do this. What in the world? It's a mountain? Hold on. I thought we were Badger and Mar.
Assuming that this space is analogous to Netherworld, it might be an overlay on the topography of the Tokyo-based seafloor. Parts of the seafloor are indented, while others protrude. This could actually be some ocean ridge. You know, a mountain underwater. Wait! I think I know exactly which of our classmates created this space.
It's Zhao, isn't it? It's fucking Zhao. This music, you just know. Yep. Let's just look for our friends. And not say the M word. Oh, finally a chance for me to shine. When it comes... Okay. When it comes to mountains, I'm your man. It's reassuring to have a mountain. Expert among us. We're counting on you, Yamasa Chihiko. Love me, reliable man. Teach us the way of the mountains. Leave it to me. If everything goes smoothly, feel free to call me Big Brother. Pass. What's he getting so cocky about all of a sudden? Tell us! Keep an eye out just in case. Yes, Crater. Mapping the current area as a precaution. Alright, folks, let's get going. It's time to follow the man of the mountains. Mountains. That's not mentioned indirectly. Yeah, I'm sure it'll show up any second. The group cautiously followed Yamasa Chihiko's brave lead through the patch of thick trees. You continue following for what feels like nearly an hour. What's wrong with this mountain? It's as if several normal mountains have been forced together to make a ridiculous hodgepodge. If we walk around like it's a regular mountain, we'll never find our way. Already having trouble telling heads from tails. This place is a mess.
So the strange paths. We're lost. What now? We need Zhao and his ability to make any mountain conquerable. Hey! Don't look so sad. That wasn't supposed to happen. It's going to be alright, folks. Now that we've established the mountain isn't abnormal, we can just navigate it differently. Hey, amigos! Let's take a break and cool down for a sec. Wandering aimlessly is just a recipe for frustration. This is the perfect time to stop and reflect. Alright. If you think about it, we're practically in a dream right now, and dreams tend to be logical. This underwater mountain is the epitome of that. Yamasa Chico, you may be a mountain expert, but you're no ocean expert. It makes sense that even you'd get confused in a case like this. If a mountain expert could become an ocean expert at the drop of a hat, where would that leave your brother? Okay, where's Zhao coming in? Are you trying to trip me up? Or are you just pitying me? Neither. Although I completely understand why you would interpret it that way. Well, what do you mean you understand? Grab some popcorn. I'm saying I've been in your shoes. I've had people I respected influence me to the point of taking over my life. Sorry for upsetting you. I didn't mean to sound spiteful. Doctor. I'm the one who should apologize. I'm sorry for yelling at you, Shenlong. I just want to help you folks out. I know mountains better than anyone, even my brother. Where'd the Zhao out, though? Did someone say they were lost? Never fear, my young bewildered fledglings. I've heard your plea. That sounds familiar. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's... Caution, Moa! I've detected rapidly approaching movement from above. Talus jumps offensively in front of you. Oh, never mind. It is some other mountain-shaped figure. The big boss of Umamichi Academy, Sanon Kumara, and definitely not Zhao, is here to shed a light on your path. Boo! Tomato, 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 tomato. You want Zhao, not this Hogan Alien New World miss ripoff. If Zhao's not appearing in this chapter, I'm gonna put on my clown costume right here and now. You know, if I had one. Just imagine me putting it on, if that does happen. Alright. This will be the last part for the stream. Episode 3, part 2. This is a rather short event, isn't it? It's like... My last stream was only not even 2 hours long. And this one is seeming to be approaching only the same amount of time frame. And after that, there's only 1 stream left, so... I don't know about that.
shadow figure drops from the sky to stand imposingly before your group. So this must be where Licho and the others are then. The big boss of Umamichi Academy, Sanat Kamara, is here to shed a light on your path. Sanat? Big boss? What's with the revealing outfit? Well, that's a silly question. Is this not the perfect swimsuit for a true Umamichi man? I'm pretty sure those, whatchamacallits are not for swimming, but okay. Perhaps you have a different custom at your school, but the Umamichi cheerleaders wear the exact same thing. Huh. Oh, I thought you were a giant crow at first. What in the world are you? Forgive me for eavesdropping, but I heard you were lost. Lucky for you, I am San Kamara, guide of lost lambs. It came from Venus. Lost lambs? What are you talking about? You mean me? I might be lost in the sense that I lost my brother's fish hook, but I don't need your help. Tisk. I have lost much more than a hook. You have lost sight of your own way of life. Without that, you will never find the object you have lost. Truth be told, you have been overly obsessed with a physical object for much too long. Wouldn't you agree? How can you drop from the sky and act like you know everything about me? Because I, in fact, do, Yamashihiko. I know everything about everyone. Does that mean you're psychic? The world we are in is a psychological one. That makes it easy to sense the psyches of others. Forgive me, that's not what I came here to say. I'm here to tell another lost lamb about a premonition I had. I can see the future. The ether in the space is uneasy. There's high probability of chaos if a lost lamb acts erratically. If that happens, my Umamichi classmates will be in grave danger.
Sorry to interrupt, but my sensors have picked up on something unusual.
Is it the fish hook? One track mine, huh?
Unfortunately not. I detect several moving bodies headed this way.
They have come. There he is, my boy Zhao. Millet dumplings! Yep, I had a feeling Zhao was here. Friendship ended with mountaineering. Now Millet Dumplings is my best friend. Thank you, LifeWonders translators. That was in my mind, but I don't know. I'm guessing the Millet Dumplings is one of those, another of those ghost stories, except instead of a ship, it's in the mountains. Well.
If it isn't Zhao, Shinjuku Academy's Mountaineering Club president, except something seems off.
Were you aware that millet contains iron, zinc, and other excellent nutrients? It's practically a superfood. No wonder travelers of old often took this food with them on journeys throughout mountains and valleys. Viva Millet Dumplings!
Actually, I think he's the same old Zhao.
For better or for worse. It's so good to see you all. Oh, I know why you're here. You wish to be my companions? Of course. I welcome you with open arms. Come, let us take on a rare mountain in the shape of an ogre's face, floating on the sea.
Are you sure this is normal? Something definitely seems off.
Scan him, tell us! Conducting a data scan on the subject. Yep, he's got the buggers. It seems he has been possessed by bug slime. Preparing antibody program. They will not only be joining me, of course. My other companions will accompany us as well.
Could you slow down, Zhao? Not all of us here are used to mountain climbing. Oh, well, if it isn't out, then you look well. My, there you are. You're looking all over for you. Oh, where do you get those high-tech senshi outfits? I want one.
Hey, Murtaka on Menzies. Glad you're all okay. Sorry about the outfits too much. Whoa, it's Saracen! And Sonic too! I challenge you to a battle! Yeah! What has gotten into our classmates, Hanuman? That just seems pretty much exactly as normal.
Not just caused distractions in Dragon Palace at Lake Yotumi. I had to punish them.
Hell, what happened? Did I got a timeout?
I got put in a small place. I hate confinement attacks. Damn it! If only I wasn't struck first. I would have gotten struck in that darting box.
Grumble, grumble.
Lady Yotumi sure can hold her own.
I'd give anything to challenge her to a battle.
All treasure together, Arthur.
Settle down. We have a job to do. Until we fulfill it, there's no time for distractions.
My job? What was it again?
I've already forgotten. To conquer Demon Island, of course.
What did you just say, Zhao?
Zhao? My name is not Zhao. It's
Peach Boy!
Isn't that the same story as Naushes? Or am I mistaken? It is my duty to travel to the Demon Island, famous for its ogre-shaped mountain, with my fellow companions. Dog, monkey, and pheasant! Oh, I see it now.
I'm no dog of Peach Boy. Zhao, open your eyes. I think you swallowed a bit too much seawater, dear. I'm not a pheasant.
Well, if there's one thing I'm sure about, it's that I'm not Peach Boy's monkey. How dare you reject your rules?
What about Demon Island?
You always did suck at persuasion. So now we're fighting Peach Boy for scary stories and now fairy tales. This book seems to favor fairy tales and images of the possessed are tied in. Oh! Faceless has a revelation and starts investigating something. The Peach Boy fairy tale is a pretty straightforward story. The hero Peach Boy recruits a dog, monkey, and pheasant to Demon Island, an ogre-shaped mountain floating on the sea. Maybe that fairy tale is influencing this virtual space like the pirate ship before. That would explain the underwater mountain. So, these are the folks that are responsible for the strange mountain. So, we meet again. I won't let you get your way creating this confusing mountain. Yamasa suddenly attacks. The bug slimes on Zhao's back. Japan and America war propaganda. Is that what Peach Boy is about? That seems dark. I don't care what you are. The sea and mountains have their separate ways of life. If you mix them up, more and more people will get lost in the mountains. As the hunter and protector of the mountains, I, Yamasa refuse to allow that. I don't think the bug understands you. Yamasa Chihiko? I know what that name means. It means treasures from the mountain! Got a problem with that? Yes, I have a mountain in my name. Mountains are my home and the very air I breathe. Then, that would make us fellow mountain lovers. It would give me great joy if you joined me and my companions. Cut it out! What's wrong with you? Help. Arzon! Zhao is failing to communicate, but I guess that's normal. The sea and mountains are their separate ways of life, huh? If that's what you want, then so be it. Peach Boy equals Japan, Ogre Island equals America. Really? I did not realize that. I thought it was just some old folklore legend. I didn't realize it happened after World War II. Shenlong remembers himself out of Yamasachiko's earshot. Yet you want to trade tools with your brother. Why did you long for the tools of the sea? He throws a quick glance at Sonic Kumara. Your words and your actions do not concur. You might even say there's a huge gap. So this is why Sonnet said Yamasachiko lost sight of not only the hook, but his entire way of life. If only I'd been aware of the similarities in my youth, perhaps I... No, there's no time to brood. Even though I've been doing that this entire chapter so far.
I said, cut it out already! Don't have to run after me like you're some kind of big old bear!
I mean, he does have that bear shape.
Mama! I finally understand the nature of the abnormal... what's it called? Space. It seems this bug is extracting fairy tale information from the Dragon Palace archives.
Oh, I see. It's very old and got popular after, so it's even older than that, but it was repurposed for it.
In fact, it's using the same emotion receptor as we use as a backdoor. I'm not sure which emotion is connected to this fairy tale, but we need to grab the attention of the bug possessing Zhao. Alright, emotions are trapped in the mountain. Can't we just sit back and watch? Just like that. That's how I have his way with Yamasuchiko. Seems the slimes enjoy Yamasuchiko a bit too much, so... You know, let the Yamasuchiko have his fun. It's time for me to be relevant. If someone calls the roll, I have to provide it.
Shenlong steps in front of Zhao, bringing his pursuit of Yamasuchiko to an abrupt halt.
Huh?
It's my duty as your teacher to tell you to lay off the club recruiting. Someone says no. That means no. He draws a replica sword included with his antibody armor and swings its tip in a graceful arc before beginning to dance. Sorry for sounding so preachy earlier, Yamasuchiko. Just let me clarify one thing. I didn't mean to make fun of you, or look down on you. In fact, it's the complete opposite. You see, I had a similar experience a long time ago. I once followed in someone's footsteps, and bring their way of life, which is different from mine, and trying to imitate them. I remember suffering the whole time because I could never be them. Shenlong.
How dare you interrupt my recruitment! You must be my sworn enemy, the Ogre of the Demon Island! If so, I must already be there. I accept your challenge. Let us do battle. Come, my companions, dog, monkey, and pheasant. Here is a millet dumpling as payment for your aid. What? Wait, whoa! Wah, 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 wah! I am Peach Boy's companion, dog. I shall teach the ruffians a lesson. Woof, woof. Peach Boy's companion, monkey at your service. Honk, honk? Honk, honk? I am Peach Boy's companion, pheasant. Oh, goodness gracious. I believe I'm familiar with the sound pheasants make. How embarrassing.
Yeah, go ahead and honk those honkers.
So les metió el bug a estos también. Now they're subbing into the rolls. What was in those milk dumplings Zhao threw?
My precious underclassman, Hanman, has a mysterious dumpling led you astray. Oh, how disappointing. Arthan, I'll protect Naja. Hanman and the others are in your hands. Not disappointing, big boss. I'll bring Hanman to the census. You owe me one sonnet. Very well. Show me the blossoms of your youth. Phrasing.
Remember, you'll need to limit your fighting to a dance. Any fighting will trigger the security system.
I know. Leave it to me.
Ready, Arthan? It's time for a dance battle.
Let's do this, Dr. Shannon.
Have us on the way, Yamasuchiko.
Oh, it's not transitioning yet.
Ah, yes! Pheasant's cackle. Shall we? Cluck, cluck.
Alright, thank you, Z's. For the battle interruption for that. I didn't even realize they clucked. Peach Boy shares Dango with the animal and they follow him. Oh, I see. I mean, they're not freaking affected by the bug slimes, so I guess they're just in it for the fun. It's summer event writing, what can you expect? I honestly can't really remember a single summer event that had good writing out of all the ones that have been translated so far. We had Seaside Summer School with You, and Actually, I guess, do the Sail ones count as summer? I don't know, I feel like they're their own things. I enjoyed the Sail series decently well. I don't really consider the Conan series summer either, but I guess that was half decent. Maybe it's spreading using Dunko for them. So they just ate it and had bug slime in it. I mean, they shouldn't have eaten it then. But I wouldn't blame them. If you were given free food, I'd eat it too. Wasn't Conan the first event the game had? What? Conan was a sequel to a different event. If you're talking about Raiders of the Lost Isle, that still wasn't the first summer event. The first summer event was Seaside Summer School with You. Which, you know, of course, given the rating. But yeah, the Sail series, I guess that counts as summer. It was okay. It was fun all around. Bit goofy, but you know, Typhon saw it, so I forgive it. The fourth quarter has not ended yet. We're waiting for the post battle right now, or you know, it's split into two parts essentially. This last part. I meant the other one where you find Enmet Kijimune. Yeah, that was Raiders of Lost Isle. That was still not the first summer event. The first summer event was Seaside Summer School with You. That was like a half-decent story. At the time, it was pretty good because we got some lore bits, but now the lore is just very minuscule compared to the bigger stuff in Housamo. Take that! Shenong's weapons glittered threateningly as they sliced sharply through the air. His sweat falls from his body in glistening spirals as he spins. How can you dance so gracefully while being attacked on every side? I may not look it, but my fair share of experiences on the battlefield. Watch out! Shenong! You're surrounded! Oh, I'm coming, Shenong! All over you. That's Dr. Shenong to you. Don't take advantage of the situation and come over me as you please. You slide between Shenong and his brainwashed opponents, using your body as a shield. I told you it was fine. As I said, I've been places. He reins you in with a casual smile. I'm showing composure, not leaving myself open. In fact, I'm the one who lured them in. The bug slimes are paralyzed! How did you do that? I doubled the 8 divination trigrams to get 64. Don't underestimate the man who defined the 8 directions of heaven and earth. I believe some of my students call this move Kimin Dungjia. Actually, I think that's the wrong pronunciation. Chimen Dunjia? I think that's it. Chimen Dunjia. It made me look completely defenseless from behind, didn't it? That's why your boys zipped right in, thinking you had the advantage. How does being paralyzed feel? They poisoned them. Ain't that the event where Claude tried to bury the ocean and Makara's like, what the hell's wrong with you? Yes, that's exactly what the event was. Why can't I move? Zanda's companions freeze in their tracks and topple over one by one like dominoes. It stings! Dearie me, I can't even move. The tips of my wings. Yeah, and Azul makes MC and Jirai pass out from his enormous donkey tree trunk deck. Don't worry, they won't suffer any size effects. As someone who's taken the poison himself, I should know. I've lived my life filled with poison. Now my sweat and my breath are practically oozing with it. The spiritual reality relies heavily on imagination. If if I imagine him not emitting poison, it won't come out. On the other hand, if I conspicuously control it, I figured I should be able to release it at will. Oh, is that how he was able to prevent poison from seeping out while he was taking hot tub baths with someone else? I think my heart just stopped. Poison's not the only thing oozing? Oh my god. Don't you have better things to learn than cheesy pick-up lines like that? The rumors are right. Yada yada, you are a troublesome kid. I feel for your teachers. Anyway, it's time for me to give you an earful. I appreciate you jumping into danger for me, but it wasn't your place. Adults are supposed to protect students, so it's my job to protect you, not the other way around. Promise me you won't do anything rash like that again. Don't put yourself in danger by trying to protect someone else. Oh my god, it's like he keeps on rehashing this point. You know, it was touching when we learned about his story in chapter 10, but this is the exact same story. It's like there's no extra depth to it, so it's a bit sad. Oh my god. Yeah, so you got it, Shenong, we get it. You don't like when people sacrifice themselves. It's a waste of life or whatever. Sorry, I can't make that promise, but that's just who I am. I protect you because I like you. You little imp. That's not something you should say to a teacher. What's that over there? Your headcanon Snow went along with Claude's marriage idea because he thought it was funny. I think Snow just goes along with whatever Claude says earnestly. Even if everyone else thinks it's dorky. He follows Shenong's gaze as he suddenly looks away. Gotcha. You're wide open, kid. When no one's looking, Shenong brushes his lips against yours. Wow! Illegal! Did he just sneak in the kiss? Jeez. Didn't I just teach you not to leave yourself defenseless? Or maybe you did it on purpose. Shenong proceeds to get kicked out of the school for this spicy yet preposterously scandalous adult-student relationship. Tell us, do we have enough emotional energy saved up? If not, I'm happy to make out with Darth and more. How can I allow myself to be devastated by this poison when I know the difference between edible and poisonous plants? The time has come to deliver Grandma's special millet dumplings to everyone's mouths. You can deliver something else to my mouth, Shell. Watch out, Mama! There are condensed bug slimes in those millet dumplings. Oh, that explains it. Sorry, you got like 23 gods inside of you. That's illegal, you think. If they hit someone berserk like nausea, you're going to be real chaos. Nice transition. Countless millet dumplings filled with bug slimes fly towards your group. We're doomed! Someone take nausea and run. Talus, initiate the antibody program. There are still a few minutes remaining until the emotional energy compression reaches its peak. We will not make it. I believe this is your territory, Yamashihiko, and I trust you and your sacred artifact to take over. How do you know about my sacred artifact? You go off the same scent as a rule bearer I knew back home. Even though he was terrible at fishing, he was crazy about it. I'm not sure who he's referring to here, honestly. He was also good at bringing in huge hauls of anything but fish. He was the kind of guy who reels people in with a natural charm. I'm guessing you have the same rule. Alright, leave this to me, Shannon. Let me show you all I've got. With a heroic shout, Yamashihiko draws a sword as long as 10 fists and runs. My role is a hunter! My rule is abundance. Oh, like Ryota's. I guess that's why he's able to bring lots of mountain goods. Let's do this, folks! Watch closely as this mountain hunter fishes with a pole. Mountain Majesty! Slow loading effects. Yamashihiko swings his sword toward the void, and the blade shatters into countless fishhooks. dancing like a flurry of snowflakes. They catch on to the millet dumplings that Xiao released. Wow, that's more impressive than I imagined. I think Fushi was created the fishing net in myth. Oh, interesting. Didn't know that. There was no references to that, but then again, he's a creator god, so he's probably responsible for a ton of things. Big haul today! As soon as he speaks, the countless fishhooks return into the shape of a single sword. On the tip of the blade are skewered the bug slime dumplings. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mama. The antibody program is ready to be activated. This is one big dragon palace. If we're like traveling far away from it, only to see more palace. Forgive me, everyone. It seems I've caused you trouble.
Oh, was I really possessed by that bug slime? My memory of today's events is a bit fuzzy. I'm truly grateful you saved us. Thank you. I'm sure this will be one summer vacation we will not forget. I'm just glad Nasha did go completely haywire.
Glad everyone's okay. We're all reminded today about how dangerous it is to take the mountains for granted, even in a dream.
You stop playing it cool. You only took the best part.
You don't have to put it like that. I was just trying to save everyone.
Not that it hurts anyone to play cool at the very end. It looks like I'll never be as good as my brother.
He turns his back to you with a sigh. Then he walks away from the group as if to escape everyone's stares. What's he getting depressed about? That was an amazing performance. I guess I can't blame him. The grass is always greener. He clearly has weaknesses in the form of unresolved trauma in his life. I wish I could help him heal. Alright, armchair therapist Shenong. A guy that transparent is bound to be popular. He's just like someone I know. He's just like me, for real, for real. You're so dependable, Doctor. I wish I could do more to help. Thanks, Saracen. I can't believe I even have students running over me now. I can cure physical wounds by the dozens, but it seems psychological wounds aren't my specialty. Yes, that was exactly my plot point in Chapter 10 as well. However, everyone has their own strengths. Luckily, I have a psychological specialist on my side right now. In fact, you're better at helping me break away from the past than I am at sword dancing. You're talking about us? Your psychological specialist is us, some high school student. Shenong, get help. Maybe, you know, get a degree of some kind, a certificate, if you're that interested in helping people mentally. After murmuring to himself the same things he murmured to himself in Chapter 10, Shenong turns his unprotected back toward you with a smile. Alright. So that should most likely be the end unless he jumps in and says something silly again. But, yeah. Fushi also created marriage, early weapons, and family structure. Wow. No wonder Fushi's so glib about the happenings of everyone else's lives since he created everything and he doesn't really have any say of anything specific. Okay, so just to confirm, the next part is going to be episode 4. Alright, so that was Virtual Summer Memories, episodes 2 and 3. I hope you enjoyed it. It was... Okay, I'm gonna be honest, it's entering into old Housamo territory for events in terms of formulaic storytelling. I didn't expect it would enter that because Chapter 1 seemed interestingly unique enough, but Chapter 2 and 3 were straight up formulaic. Go discover some sealed off area and resolve the bug slime, and one person gets a featurette. The first one was Algernon, and the second one was Shenong. And if that's the most they're gonna get featured, I'm a bit disappointed by Shenong's story completely. Essentially, he just reiterated everything from Chapter 10. And as for Algernon, I mean, it was nice to know more about him in terms of he's not just a cold-blooded killer that kills world representatives, but still, we didn't learn too much about Algernon besides the fact that he had to dance that one time for Summer Ship, which is bizarre. It's a pretty old event, yeah, but we were eating good, you know? We were eating good with Valentine Fantasy as well as night clothes, and then we're treated with this formulaic stuff. So I'm hoping, let's real, it's gonna continue being formulaic. There's only 2 more episodes left as well as the epilogue. So, what's it called? We still have Omri Tigris part. So that'll probably be the last formulaic part. As for Hephaestus and Talus, I mean, he's kind of been inserted in every single part as the antibody program deployer. And Yamasuchiko and Otohime obviously won't get their own thing. They're kind of in the background. Especially Otohime. I'm surprised Otohime has been in the background this much. Hopefully she'll be more relevant in this. She has to be more relevant in the last part. Otherwise, like, I don't even know why she's in this story. But yeah, maybe we'll get more clarification about her role at the end. Hell, Onsen might be good if it gets a rerun. I'm hoping, but man, why are we spoiled for? We should be getting those things every year, like just the previous year stuff, like we did with Valentine Fantasy. But now they're super behind with several summer events as well as several Christmas events, so it's unlikely we're gonna get Onsen anytime soon. Anyway, it's not too much of a rant. I don't hate the story that much. It's formulaic, but formulaic isn't necessarily bad. I just think for the character development for both Shenong and Algernon, it's a bit lacking. And as for the plot development, it's none. It's just like the areas are sealed off, and they did the exact same things in episode 2 and 3. So we're gonna need episodes 4 and 5 to actually bring the story somewhere new, rather than just doing the same thing and doing a Valentine extravaganza where nothing actually happens in every chapter. But we will have to see. Not tomorrow, because I'll be busy tomorrow. Look forward to the next stream, most likely Sunday, 7 p.m., same time as when I began this stream. So not my usual 3 p.m. Sunday streams, but just to be consistent with the rest of these streams, I'll be doing it on 7 p.m. my time, ET. The issue with, what's it called? Saturday, I can't do it because I've got some plans. And as for Sunday, I would normally have done a discussion day, but we didn't even get the skill evolutions yet for this reprint yet. So I'll be putting off the discussion until that does happen. But yeah. Thank you for joining Oddly Rival, Joe, Azinu, and everyone else who's lurking in chat right now. Take care and have a wonderful day. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the event. And see you Sunday. Peace.